Electrified with you, electrified. Electrified with you.
Of light, my heart's convulsing. This feeling's right. Vibrations show through my bones. Sensations flow through your glow. So incredible, the way I feel with you. So phenomenal, and you always push me through. Unforgettable, the way I feel with you. Unbelievable, and you always push me through. Electrified. Electrified with you, electrified. Electrified. Electrified with you, electrified. Electrified with you.
Good morning, everybody. I hope you're all having an absolutely fantastic time. Let me just get this music down a little bit. Okay. What's this? Streaming twice within 24 hours? Who would do this? Okay, so still trying to wake up a little bit. I am back. Oh my gosh, I am back for another game of the Nordic Keyforge League. Welcome, and welcome. Let me switch this music across to something after these ads start to go through. After we get all this sorted. Okay. I like a bit of Hollow Knight. Okay, sorry. Still getting through things. I'm glad that I am here. I'm glad that you guys are here. I'm glad that we can play Keyforge in this day and age. I'm glad that we can play in this league, the Nordic Keyforge League. I love playing in this league, but it does cause stress. I'm going to let my opponent now know that I am ready to play. I will make the deck select a game. Okay. I'm just gonna do that. That's enough. Okay. Let's switch ourselves across to the green screen. Not the green screen. To the deck screen. Aren't you guys pumped? I'm excited. Perfect. Everything is perfect. When they're ready, we can show off the decks. But I haven't been as prepared for this game as I would have liked. Because... just because. Okay. While we wait for my opponent, let's go advertise. Send it to a bunch of crew. Okay, that's definitely set up there. We're gonna go this channel. Normally I'm a little bit more prepared. Keyforge content sharing. Put in some of the main channels. Some of my good friends, good people. Okay. I'm really nervous for this game. I don't know why. Yeah, okay. Let's... Okay, okay, okay. That seems to have all worked. Maybe we can try and find the decks while we're waiting as well. Bit more calmer. Hollow Knight music, for some reason, sets a bit of stress on my body, and I don't know what that is. I mean... Still nothing. Still no game. Still waiting. Okay. There we go. Decks are up. Okay. I have seen some of the decks. This is the deck I'm banning because, like, of that 17 pips, 20 creatures, lots of artifact control, decent creature and amp control. It is not like the scariest deck in terms of like efficiency or anything, but because of the Triple Infernus, it can start to really cause havoc onto some of my non-creature based decks. So I'm going to ban this one first, before making too many decisions. Which one's that one? Custodia. So I'm pretty confident in that ban. Okay. Then we got Kroloth. This deck is a deck that can spam out a decent number of creatures. At 7.2 efficiency, it's actually his highest efficiency deck. So we might be able to take advantage of that throughout the game. The Mars Needs Amber can take advantage of my board if I ever get a board, so we're probably not going to play too much of my board decks this week unless it's my rush deck. Then we have Terran Telly, same sort of thing. The Mars Needs Amber can be a problem with the triple pound, the ammonia clouds. This one also has a Legionary Trainer and a bunch of ways to make out tokens. It'll be interesting to see. This is very like heavy on the board. It can probably push a fair amount of amber, but all in all, I'm pretty interested to see. I think this is a good deck. Could be a ban, but I'm unsure at the moment. Just looking for artifact control too. What artifact controls this? Election, not too bad. This looks scary. It's got again, this is just going lots of creatures. So I think my obvious ban was right. And then I kind of want to ban this for the... It depends on what he bans first. If he bans skin buff first, then we'll think about banning the artifact control. If he doesn't, then we can play skin buff against artifact control and just hope to outpace the board. With all these creatures, the Memorialize the Fallens are really strong in these matchups. With my decks, I've got Memorialize the Fallen in this one. I've also got Memorialize the Fallen in this one. There's decent creature control across the board of my decks. Perhaps Adrian doesn't need to be played this week because of like a creature control, but he doesn't have a lot of amber control. Well, got rid of one there, and he's got another one, big one there. Okay, maybe I do ban this because then I can just play my rush gameplay. Focus more on just pushing the objective of just making a ton of amber. Because 30E, 24E, 22E, 35E, 24E, the lowest, but it's kind of a control deck anyway, so it doesn't need it. So we've already banned that. We're gonna keep that off the board. If I go the route of banning this, I really want to play skin buff though. Banning the last artifact control could really be a problem for their deck. I think their ban is really tricky. They banned Monas. I'm gonna safe skin buff here. I was expecting one of these two bans. I'm gonna safe skin buff here. Okay, they saved the athlete. Then I'm contemplating playing, banning this, so I have pretty much a skin buff win. Not a win, but skin buff's very strong into this kind of deck. It's a very stressful deck to play, though. If I ban this, then what artifacts am I also saving? I'm also saving, if they don't ban Elaine, then I'm saving the Haunted House and Island of Misfit Toys, which is pretty strong. Oh, interestingly, right? I think they're banning creature control. Is athlete their best efficiency? That's the best efficiency. Oh man, it's really interesting, right? I think banning artifact control is not a bad idea. Like, it doesn't make a lot of sense. This makes more sense. The question is, right, like, can I beat this even without the Dark Heart? It's pretty tricky. Like, if I set myself up and just ban, if I just ban this, right, it's about, like, if I can, the fact that they bet Monas means that this kind of deck that I'm faced is... can kind of take away with the board. I see. How much value can this get? It can do a very strong Untamed turn. Its Amber controls is Red Penny. Renta. Cassia. If I ban this, then I can pretty much be safe to play my other decks. But if I ban this, if I ban this, I get a free... This deck looks fast too. They've gone for a lot of like fast Amber Gen decks. I think this is the right call. I think I want to play it ban this because it allows me to play. Okay, cool. And then I'm going to play Skin Buff turn 1. I got a lane as well? Interesting. Well, while they're waiting... If I can get Dark Heart out, like the other issue is that this could probably mess up my entire hand. Disruption, although it's only really one recklessness. I've done this same strategy like every week. If I can get Skin Buff, I play Skin Buff. Although, now that I've taken out this, I've got some strong decks to face. This one, not so much. Like it is, it's probably going to beat me now that I said it. Like, this deck is interesting. It's mostly just pips. The Circle of Life, I think it's good in terms of trying to get itself into... Not really, actually. They went with Bad Hand. So that was literally the worst matchup. But Uncommon Currency is not too much of a problem. It's the one recklessness that could be a problem. Okay. Good luck, have fun. Interesting start. I think I keep. Because it plays through cards. Pen pal. To discard Iron Obelisk. And then we're going to enrage it. Mid-year festivities to kill everything. For sure. Then we're gonna go Geistoid, search for some cards. Oh. Interesting. For sure. I want Winds of Death for later. There's not a lot of creatures in their deck, right? Yeah. So, we're just going to play cards here. Get ourselves into Haunted to make Circle of Life now a problem. And we just drew all Untamed. Wow. That is so lucky. Till the Earth. Ah, nice. That's okay. We've got all this Untamed stuff now. I actually don't know if that was the right call. It was an interesting call for sure. They're not going to be haunted, so I'm going to try and kill with the Amber Storm this card here. Actually, it's going to die anyway. Amber Storm's going to kill my card. Untamed here. Just play for pips. Just kill this guy. I actually want to shuffle those, play that, and then discard this. It's unfortunate that we, yeah, we can fix that. He's going back into, he's going to Brubner. The one Recklessness here could be interesting. We haven't seen, it actually was really annoying that they went till the Earth then. I went to check, but I probably could have, well, Burn the Stockpile. I could have probably played around Burn the Stockpile for sure, but I'm only thinking about my specific game plan. Okay. Interesting choice, for sure. I think we just want to go, the problem is that the Recklessness here. Yeah, I should have just gone into check. How much value am I going to get out of this Geistoid turn if I don't just... how many creatures there? One. I kind of want to get cards into the archives. Playing Brobnar here means I have ways to get things back into the deck. Especially with the... in here somewhere. And it sounds like a really weird play. It does sound like a really weird play. But I'm going to go Brobnar. In here somewhere for later is kind of interesting. Oh, I got my in here anyway. I got my Winds of Death. I'm back into being haunted, which is kind of what I wanted. Yes, I lost Well of Memory. There's no way for them to purge cards from my archives, my discard pile. I don't know if I agree on making me draw cards. Yeah, it's just game one. I played a really weird line last turn because of... Okay, weirdly, I want this card, and then we got Dark Heart there. If I didn't get the cards that I wanted, necessarily. How many cards are in there? Things? No. So if I go, what does this do? Each time you play an artifact discard from your discard pile, gain one. Okay. Realistically, I should fire this now, and then discard and put them out of being haunted. Oh no, perfectly being in haunted. That's okay. They're gonna get that key here. But there's a bunch of cards in the archives now, which I'm gonna leave there because I need to get to in here somewhere to bring back my Well of Memory to set up for this end game. Especially when we got Dark Heart here, ready to go. The Till the Earth was really annoying when he played it, but it was a cool choice. I actually wanted cards in the archives, and because I didn't need to. I probably I probably could have played differently. But he's going untamed. How much ember do you reckon they'll gain? Probably not a lot. Maybe with Circle of Life, they're going to try and get into check position. So they're trying to force the game. So this is where I play untamed here, and then I just discard this because there's nothing they can do now going forward. And their deck doesn't shuffle through fast enough. Witch of the Eye. I think you should put that in that side. We're gonna go Brobnar. Yep, just play this for an Ember. Kill off this card. Make them lose a bunch. How many cards? I got one. So the right call is to do this first, make them lose all that Ember. And then, I know it sounds strange, but I'm doing that. And then hopefully drawing in here somewhere. And then that's how we're going to win the game. How's the game going? It's going well. I'm playing kind of a Dark Heart deck. So it's going to be a little annoying for the opponent to do anything when they haven't got artifact control. I'm pretty confident at this point to... Oh my gosh. Why would you do that? I just went to Haunted. I just got out of Haunted. This is Keyforge. Interesting. So Keyforge is a game where you have 3 different houses. And in these houses, you have 12 cards. Some of them are creatures, some of them are actions, some of them are artifacts, upgrades, whatever. Different sort of cards. And essentially the idea is you are racing towards to get 3 keys. You get 1 key by starting your turn with 6 amber. There are ways for people to get around that sort of game plan. Interesting. I'm really stuck now not knowing what to do. That was a really nice turn from them. And yeah, so at the moment I'm trying to decide which house to call. This card's like, this archives is like a place that I've saved cards for later. Ooh, I kind of want to go untamed here. Thinking. I should do this, sorry. That way the chat doesn't get blocked. Okay. We're gonna call Geistoid. Discard some cards. Discard some more cards. I kind of want to see... I don't know, I'm just gonna... If I play it, though, the issue is that there's a chance I get rid of Well of Memory here. I shouldn't do. I should have waited to do my turn, so then I can't see that I'm thinking about something. The issue with this card is that Haunted is like an effect that where if you have 10 cards in your discard pile, you get the Haunted ability. So if I'm Haunted, I get to take 2 cards from my discard pile and put them into my archive, so like kind of like a save for later. However, the other effect is to discarding the top 5 cards in my deck. If I discard the top 5 of my cards in my deck, I could discard the cards that I need, so I'm just going to discard it to play for the long game. And there's Memorialize the Fallen. That's a bit frustrating timing. But there is a Spooky charge. Ah, interesting, interesting, interesting. It wasn't terrible, actually, now that I think about it. They're going to try and get themselves out of being haunted here. Maybe. Oh, the right call would be to go Soul Bomb. You still have to kill your own card. That's a good turn. I liked that a lot. And they went to 7. I think that's a misplay. That is definitely a misplay. Brobnar here. Memorialize the Fallen. Not Memorialize Fallen. Burn the stockpile. Discard the War Chest. Play Forge Master. And make it ready and fight. Make it ready and fight the opponent's creature. And save it for next turn. I don't really stream other board games. I was at one point streaming some Pokemon, but for VGC, not the card game. I think I can set myself up to win this game now. Sorry, I'm just trying to think. This is just a close game. Closer than I would like it to be. Shopping sprees are nice. They're going to get themselves into Haunted, though, if they keep doing that. Okay. We're going to go Geistoid and play it a bit slower. Ugh, I don't want to see this. That's alright. I'll play it a bit slow. We do want to see this. What's in our archives here? There's no creatures in their archives. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 creatures in my archives. We're going to do that and get some more cards archived. Please recklessness me. Actually, don't recklessness me. Heavyweight Morik. Thunderball. Okay, they're going to try and get this game done now. Can I win with Untamed? 1, 2, 3 pips. Not enough. Okay. We are going to get rid of Spooky Charge here. And I know that sounds really stupid. But we're going to get some Memorialize the Fallen and then discard cards. And then, yes, get a Well of Memory. Get them into being haunted. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate. It's really hard to see what's going on at the moment. Untamed. Discard Circle of Life. Flux is his favorite game. That's a good call. Okay, Geistoid it is. I can finally play this out correctly. How many cards are currently in archive? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I don't have to worry about too much about going this line. So Daimo gains Amber for every pip on it. They currently can't forge a key because this card says while each player is haunted, they can't forge keys. So the goal here is to get high enough on the Geistoid turns to purge out. What do I need? 1, 2, 3. No, I don't need this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe? So I need 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I go 7, I'm not terribly upset. And that way I can keep on to... No, none of these are useful. Okay. So now we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said 6. Oh, wow. I kind of wrong before anyway. Oh, 6, 7. 7. So I go with... We can probably go Moralize the Fallen just for safekeeping. I don't mind that. And then we will gain a bunch of amber. Gain a bunch of amber. Discard. 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 Archive. Untamed. Untamed. Board wipe. Gain a bunch of amber. And then shuffle things back into the deck and get myself out of being haunted and being on check. Sorry, that was just a very complicated turn. And now I have all Geistoid back in there. Whew. Burn the stockpile, that's okay. I've got the Untamed to set this up. Down to size. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. They're playing really well, honestly. Like, really well played so far. They're trying to get me up off check. So Untamed, this should be enough. We're gonna put this on your creature. We're going to shuffle your creature into there. Play this, discard this, forge a key, GG. Whoa! Sorry. It's complicated. It's really hard. This is like one of the most complex decks I have. So when I'm trying to teach someone how to how the game works in the same way as playing this deck, like it's just not happening at the best that I would have liked. Sorry. But the idea was I had a key cheat that could only forge if I was haunted, but also this haunted card, this card says that I can't forge a key during the forge a key step. So I can't forge a key at the start of the turn, but if I get myself into being haunted, I can forge a key on the middle of the turn. Okay, so we just beat Bad Hand. We're now facing we're probably going to face Athlete, which is a deck that is focused around playing a lot of creatures again. A lot of creature control, which is interesting. They don't have a key cheat, which is great for me. They don't have a lot of pips. They do have an auto-encoder, so they're probably going to discard a lot of cards so they can just start archiving and setting up their engine. So what I want to do to face that deck, because of its amber control and the amount of creatures, I think I want to play Thor next. Because Thor doesn't care about playing its own creatures. All of its own creatures can die realistically. Especially if I face this deck next too. This deck wants me to have board. So I think, like, I know this doesn't sound like the right call, but I'm going to go Thor next. I mean, it does sound like the right call, but I'm going to go Thor next. Okay, and then we're going to Kroloth. Interesting choice. I think that's the worst of the three in terms of, like, the best for me. Okay, I'll make a new one. Refresh. So this is actually a physical game, and someone's made an online client for it. NKFL. I'm currently in a tournament with... it's kind of like a league ongoing, where we're allowed to bring 6 different decks. In Keyforge, something I didn't tell you earlier is that you can't change your deck. It's set in stone the moment you open it. It's procedurally generated. So you have to do what you can with what you've got. And based on that, in this tournament, people bring 6 different decks. You then have the format of Hexad, which is you ban one, then you save a deck, save one of your own, and then you ban another one, which isn't the safe deck that was played by the opponent. No problem. Yeah, it's a little bit on TTC. It's on TTS. It's not too much on TTS, but I recommend definitely trying it out. I'll look for the lock smell. Yeah, clever. What's their artifact control? It's a Revo Hooligan. I don't mind that, but I also don't want to see this kind of board to start off with. So this kind of hand. So I'm going to mulligan that. I know it was a bit odd. Cool. So they're playing 2 creatures here. I don't mind going shadows to try and set up the board a little bit more, and then to archive the too much to protect for later. These all have 1 armor. Yep. Mothership support. Revo Hooligan. Now we're going to go Logos. Keep the card in the archives. We're going to archive the Miasma. Kill those creatures off the board and gain 1 extra amber. Is there a Scooped Up in their deck? There is not. I know it looks like I should go this turn, but the right call is Logos, especially if I can kill my own creature. Oh, I see what they're trying to go for. Their deck has 2 membership drives, so the idea here is I want to kill this off so that it forces only 1 token instead of 2, instead of 3 or whatever it is. Nice. So they're just taking away all my amber. If I go this here... Now I know that just makes them reset their board a little bit. The Exhume going away is a bit frustrating. The game isn't to try and stop the first key. I need to remember that and just try to play for the long game. I want to get to my archives as much as possible. I want to get to my deck as much as possible. There you go. Membership drive. Good choice. I made the right call. Depends how high they want to go. Like, they can go pretty high here. I just got to get to my board wipe. Okay. I'm going to go Logos here and not play too heavily into this idea of this board. They went Star Alliance. They should have just reaped off with this. With Sanctum. They're going for a longevity, but they're going to get rid of cards in their hand. But now that they're playing this huge board, I'm just going to board wipe it. Which was the goal of this game, as I said before. Oh, they're just trying to... They just got greedy. They got greedy. Oh, there. That's why. Oh, I see. I forgot this was your Brotherhood. I'm so stupid. There's no way you go... Huh. Okay. How high do you want to go? I think you're right. I think Shadows then Dis is the right call. No, I think you're right. I actually think you're correct. So, the call here is to go Miasma to play Special Delivery. And to actually... interestingly, right? I actually... look, interestingly, I think I'm going to play this here. And they can choose if they want to fight it or not. I am going... Do I want to steal now? Or steal later? I think steal later. I think hold off. Not yet. You know what? I just realized what mistake I just played. I put this next to Miaz, next to Archimedes. So if they know how to play around it, I was a stupid play. I will, however... Ugh, I'm playing this really poorly. That was so poorly. I shouldn't have not... I should have just gone Dis and just killed the board. I was greedy. I got greedy. I should have gone this first. Oh, what? They didn't do that. Was no way. There's no way. There's no way. What are they going in Mars for? Okay. Amber? What? And kill off... Make a token. Mars needs Amber. Do I do it now? No. If I go Dis here, how much Amber can they make? From pips. Nothing. So I do go Dis here. Yes, I'm going to let them forge. And then we're going to put this on top of... I'm going to board wipe. We're going to hit Brand first. And then we're going to archive it. And get ourselves onto 16 Amber. The good thing is I now have a Brand with the Special Delivery and a Too Much Protect, so that was the right call based on the way they played. Oh, no, fight with a gang first. What? I can't fight with anything, it wasn't Dis. How many pips are in Star Alliance? 1, 2, there's 2. 2. We're going to go Logos here. We're going to obviously discard the Binate. What could end our game here if we play it wrong? I think I'm being greedy with the cards. I don't think I play the Wild Wormhole. I don't want to risk any play. Request donations. Membership drive here. Membership drive. That is such an annoying turn. Okay. Amazing. Holy crap. Holy crap. I'm getting saved. I'm being absolutely saved. There's no key cheat that I know of. They've only got 7 pips in the deck, so they can reap 3 times here. Holy crap. I played so poorly, and I've been saved by the draw. Well, not quite amazingly, but still pretty good. I've been, like, they misplayed so badly. They should not, they should have just killed the brand. That was a game, like, I would have lost the game on if someone didn't do that. Like, that was 3 Amber. They'd be on 7. I don't think I would have had anything that last turn. No, there is a 1 card that can take me off check here. Oh. I have to force them into false insecurity. There's no scaling now. There's a... No, there's no scaling. I can put them into a false sense of security here. Or I can force a turn. And not be greedy with the brands. Probably shouldn't have played this, because there is a way to take me off check in other houses. And see, I forced this. It was a good line. Okay, what's their Amber control left? It should be game at that point. Reap. Yep, get to 6. We go shadows. Take my time. Play. Steal. Steal. Play. Kill. Discard. I think that's game. Ugh. Man, what a cool deck of theirs, honestly. But they just went against the worst matchup for me from my deck. Why are these games so close? Okay, so I've got 2 creature-based decks left, right? Oh, there's no... He has to play. There's, like... I get 2 creature-based decks left, but... If he plays this deck, then there's nothing I can do anyway. If he plays this deck... Oh, let me just check. Elaine... Do I want to play Elaine? I haven't played Elaine all season. What's a creature control from Elaine like? It should kill this deck. Okay. It may struggle against this. It's such a cool deck though. But I think I play Adrian because... it's like, if they play this, that's the right call. Playing this is the right call. This is the wrong call. But they might want to try and get comfortable. I already won. So, yeah, they played their safe deck. I did the right call. NKFL. Okay, I made the right call. Next season, I'm actually not going to be playing Elaine. Not because it's not like it's actually a really good deck, but it does a similar job to It's just like, this one's just better. This is just a better deck for the same sort of value, especially with those, like this Brubnar is just as good. This Geistweight's better. It's just that this Untamed is better, especially if you can just keep abusing these Hunting Witches. But I have another deck that I want to abuse Hunting Witch. There's another deck I want to play that abuses Haunting Witch instead, because we're only allowed 2 decks per set next season, so I'm going to switch out. And then I really like Elaine a lot, but this deck just causes so many issues if the opponent doesn't have artifact control. And so far, every single one of my opponents have brought 2 artifact. Oh, there's only one person that brought more, and the one person that brought more beat my deck on it. Manual mode? What do you mean? Oh, wow. Okay. Let's go. Game 3. We're comfortable. We don't need to play stressful. I did the right... I can't believe normally I don't try to predict matchup 2, but it was the right call to predict matchup 2 this week. Because I actually don't want to win. I wanted to win as much as I could. Man, they're just going for Screeches and Pit. They're so interesting. Their decks don't... Like, this is the highest efficiency deck. Besides my Winds of Exchange deck, my lowest efficiency is higher than their highest efficiency. Okay. I'm gonna mulligan this hand. I don't... Ugh. Oh, wow. Okay. That's fantastic, actually. I love to see this, because it's gonna force an interaction right now. Autoencoder, nice. They don't have any artifact control, so I'm gonna be able to abuse... They're gonna have to go creep. They have to kill my board now. Oh, wait, is there actually no artifact control? Oh my gosh, I'm so happy, because I'm going to just put the EP under Master Plan and not think about it. Oh, unless they don't have creature control right now. Oh, that's interesting. They might have a standardized testing. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, we're going Untamed for sure. Bringing it back. We're just gonna push as hard as we can. We needed to force. You just keep forcing it. Keep forcing them to play cards. Shadows again. Finishing blow. Nice. Good play. Okay, they don't get to check, which is great for us. We're going to go Shadows here. We are going to kill off our own card, because we want to save it for later. Realistically, if I can get Hunting Witch next to that, then that's a really good turn. Cool, that's got damage pip. That's really cool. What a, like that's a 3 cuts. That's a 4 card swing card. Dark Fairy and a blow up board. Perhaps. It's an auto-encoder deck. If they can get auto-encoder early, then they will go early. I am going to discard my card. I know it seems... I'm not going to... I'm going to gain the value out of it as best I can. Diametric charge. Qmax. Cruzat. They just don't have pips. Oh my gosh. Oh, I got library access. Unfortunate. Bony thing. Nice. More Eclipse, and then Dark Wave. Now hear me out, right? We're gonna go Logos. Yeah, sorry, this game is it's very rush heavy. Lost in the woods here. I can get them off check and I can still 2. Because I want to force them to play creatures now. It's time to play creatures. If you can get creatures out, I'll still 2. Standardized testing. Electric inquiry. 1. No. 2 and 3. No, okay, we'll just go untamed here. And then key charge. Okay. Well, that should be game. There's nothing they can do. I mean, it's cool. They can take off as much as they did, but... Wow, we won 3-0, guys. I mean, that's why you play rush decks, right? In the NKFL, like, you can just get these sort of games. Yeah, that was it. Yeah. think the issue is with that particular game is that they know how they play the deck, and I think that they shouldn't have played it that way. They played it that way 1,000 times, but their deck has 21 creatures. They should have just played board. And I know they wanted to try and get to these combo turns and try to cycle through it, but they should have just played board to try to cycle, to try to just make me have to deal with it. Because otherwise, I was just playing and reaping. Like, there was nothing that they could have, like... Oh, table but loses if they go too fast, so I didn't plan to... You know, yeah, fair enough. The style of Amber Control is really strong into this deck. Pick and the board. I think okay, so I feel like I played game 1 really well. I feel like I played game 3 was just the draw was favored to me. Game 2, I didn't play it well, but they made a grave mistake of not just using that board when they had the chance to. I don't know what the table means. If you control the table, the board, nice. Yeah, I was, yeah, understandable. Okay, what does that mean for us, though? What does that mean for us in terms of the league, right? We get another 3-0. That's 3 3-0s, and my only other game was a loss. So I feel like I'm playing fairly well this season. Silver, beta. So I'm actually on... No, they won their game. I'm up to 10-2. With a key difference plus of 4. So 10-2 with a key plus of 13. Wow. With 3 games to go. Okay. And then I'm facing a very, very tough opponent with decks that are very good, very, very good. I'm gonna check out the decks quickly while I'm on stream, just checking out for the next week. Ugh. Ugh. They've got GR too. Okay, the barkeep that puts on bribery. There's some cool things in this deck. This deck is very cool. I like it a lot. Let me see what this means. I don't know what that means. Translate. What do you mean? Which was stolen badly? didn't realize that there was a bit of a language barrier. I should have been less colloquial with my terms. I don't want to face this, but I'm going to because the Emperor controller is a bit piss. Befuddle Illusion is so annoying. I hate that combo, and Hallowfest can be so annoying. Thor should do fine to this though. This deck looks annoying too. Oh my gosh. Banning this. I don't know. I want to face it. God damn it, dude. These decks. This Cursed Tomb stuff. I still did not understand. When I rob two houses. Oh. Oh, I see. I think they're talking about the deck. Okay. Ugh. He's just played the same sort of thing that I've done. Like, he's got a rush deck with a key cheat. Ugh, but less creatures. I could deal with this. I think Monas is getting banned first next week. What is the artifact control? Tachyon Pulse. Witch Queen, Witch of the Dawn. Yeah, hard bands. Cool. Okay, well that was it. Thanks for watching that, guys. So I saw how you were going to play, and I got psyched to see every play. Thank you. That's... Wow. Thanks for the game. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay. That sounds good. Sorry. I'm just trying to think. They played well. Not much I can say. Good luck with the rest of the season. They made it close, even though... Like, yes, it says 3-0, but I don't think... Took that card, and it made your turn very bad. I saw that it took you a while to see what you were doing. Yeah. I was hoping to get a big Daimo capture play and force check without haunted. Very fun deck. played. Okay, thanks guys for watching. Let's get into something a bit more boppy. Congratulations to last night. I left a bit early, but congratulations to Not Tonight for winning that KTL game. If you haven't seen that, I would recommend go watching it. I'm going to go get ready for the day. Perhaps do some university work. Sorry, Nick, I'm gonna have to do some work for a little bit, only a couple hours. And then I'm up to play some Grim Dawn. Maybe I'll stream it today. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I really enjoyed today's games. Yes, obviously I won, so I enjoyed it for that reason. But I also just enjoyed playing Keyforge like that. Let me just quickly find music. Also, my most recent KTL, the semi-final game, is up on my YouTube. Go check it out at Astron624. Go check out the KTL. It's been amazing. It's currently in its finals between Sloppy Lab Work and the other Sloppy Lab Work team. Riku has asked me if I could just promote the Vietnam Vault Tour. It's on, I believe, the 12th of July, that weekend. Around that date. I'm pretty sure it's 12th. I'm hoping to go. It depends on funds. Yes, I live in Australia, yep, but the money looks alright. It doesn't look too expensive. So I recommend, if you can, try to go to a Vault Tour. If you can go to the Vietnam one with me, I'll see you there. That'll be fantastic. Riku is looking at possibly trying to get it streamed. Maybe that's where I can come and do some of my commentary like I've been doing with the Keyforge Team League. But other than that, I'm just glad that I get to be part of all this streaming community and being a part of Keyforge in this way. I've really enjoyed this last couple of weeks, and I also just enjoyed being on stream with you guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a blast of the rest of your day. I want to just quickly get some other music, and then we'll pump this up and get ready for the rest of the... Let's do this. Peace. I'll see you guys on the flip side.